Ever wondered what it's like to surf on Saturn's rings, freeze on Pluto, or get a tan on Venus? Well, hold on to your telescopes, because today, we're taking you on a ride across the wildest, weirdest, and most mind-blowing parts of our solar system. Whether you're an astronomy newbie or a seasoned stargazer, this trip is packed with facts so cool, they're practically extraterrestrial. Ready to dive in? Let's blast off! First stop, the Sun, our very own cosmic powerhouse. Did you know the Sun is so massive that over 1 million Earths could fit inside it? And it's burning through 600 million tons of hydrogen every second. Talk about a serious energy bill. It's responsible for those gorgeous sunrises, which happen about 500 times faster on Mercury. Speaking of speed, the Sun's light takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth, traveling at 186,000 miles per second. And here's a bonus fact. The Sun is actually white, but it looks yellow from Earth due to our atmosphere scattering its light. Plus, it's so big that it makes up 99.86% of the mass in our entire solar system. Next up, Mercury, the smallest, fastest planet in the solar system. Orbiting the Sun in just 88 days, this speedy little planet doesn't waste any time. But Mercury is no place for a summer vacation. Daytime temps soar to a blistering 800 degrees Fahrenheit. But when the sun sets, you'll need a winter coat. It plummets to a frigid minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Mercury also has more craters than you can shake a telescope at, thanks to its thin atmosphere, which does nothing to stop incoming space rocks. And here's a mind-bender. A day on Mercury, sunrise to sunrise, lasts 176 Earth days, double its year. Oh, and if you're a fan of ice skating, you might enjoy Mercury's poles, which have water ice hiding in permanently shadowed craters. Say hello to Venus, Earth's evil twin. This planet is the hottest in our solar system, with surface temperatures reaching 900 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than a pizza oven. Venus's thick atmosphere is full of carbon dioxide, trapping heat in a runaway greenhouse effect. It's also shrouded in clouds of sulfuric acid, making Venus both literally and figuratively toxic. If that's not wild enough, Venus's day is longer than its year. It takes 243 Earth days to rotate once, but only 225 days to orbit the Sun. And it rotates backward, just to keep things interesting. Oh, and one more thing. Venus has more volcanoes than any other planet, with over 1,600 large ones discovered so far. Some scientists believe that Venus might have had oceans billions of years ago, but they evaporated as the planet heated up. And here we are, home sweet home, Earth, the Goldilocks planet, not too hot, not too cold, and just right for life. We've got everything, water, breathable air, and gravity that's just strong enough to keep us grounded. Earth's atmosphere does a great job of protecting us from most space debris, burning up about 100 tons of meteorites each day before they reach the surface. Did you know that Earth's surface is 71% water, and we've explored less than 5% of our oceans? Also, Earth isn't a perfect sphere. It's slightly squished at the poles due to its rotation, making it an oblate spheroid. And in case you were wondering, Earth is the only planet with liquid water on its surface, and pizza. Never forget the pizza. Plus, Earth has a magnetic field that protects us from harmful solar radiation, and it also creates the beautiful auroras near the poles. Before we leave Earth, let's give a shout out to our moon. It might be small, but it's got some big stats. The moon is about 1/4 the size of Earth. It's about 238,855 miles away. The moon's gravity is about 1/6 of Earth's. The moon has 8 phases, taking about 29.5 days to complete one cycle. The moon's gravity causes tides on Earth. Onward to Mars, the red planet. With its rust-colored soil and towering Olympus Mons, 3 times taller than Mount Everest, Mars is the ultimate adventure destination. But don't forget your spacesuit. The atmosphere here is 100 times thinner than Earth's, and it's mostly carbon dioxide. If you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of a dust storm. Mars has some of the largest in the solar system, sometimes covering the entire planet for months. And with temperatures that drop to minus 195 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll want to pack layers. Mars also has polar ice caps made of water and dry ice, and it's home to Valles Marineris, a canyon system that's 2,500 miles long and up to 7 miles deep. That's 4 times deeper than the Grand Canyon. Mars also experiences seasons like Earth, thanks to its similar axial tilt, but they last about twice as long. Next up, Jupiter, the giant of our solar system. This behemoth is 318 times more massive than Earth and has a magnetic field 20,000 times stronger. It's also home to the Great Red Spot, a storm twice the size of Earth that's been raging for over 300 years. And did we mention the moons? Jupiter has 92 moons, including Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system. It's even bigger than Mercury. Jupiter's also known for its colorful clouds made mostly of ammonia and water. Imagine a sky filled with pastel shades swirling at 400 miles per hour. Oh, and here's a fun fact. If you could somehow find a bathtub big enough, Jupiter's density is so low that it would float on water, but just barely. Plus, Jupiter's rapid rotation means a day there lasts only about 10 hours, and its strong gravity creates intense radiation belts around the planet that would fry most spacecraft. Get ready for the most stylish planet, Saturn. Saturn's rings are its claim to fame, made of billions of ice and rock particles ranging from tiny grains to house-sized chunks. These rings are over 175,000 miles wide, but less than 100 feet thick, basically cosmic thin mints. Saturn is also a gas giant like Jupiter, but it's less dense. It's the only planet that would float in water. If you could find a bathtub big enough, this ringed beauty would float. Just don't get too close to those rings. They're moving at speeds of up to 70,000 miles per hour. Saturn has 145 moons and moonlets, with Titan being the most famous. It's bigger than the planet Mercury and has lakes of liquid methane. And Saturn's winds? They can reach speeds of over 1,100 miles per hour, making Earth's hurricanes look like a gentle breeze. Next, we've got the oddball of the solar system, Uranus. This ice giant is unique because it rotates on its side, probably due to a massive collision long ago. Uranus's tilt is so extreme that its poles are where most planets have their equators, leading to some wild seasonal changes. Each season lasts 21 years, so a day here is like an entire season on Earth. Uranus's atmosphere is mostly hydrogen, helium, and methane, giving it that blue-green hue. And it's cold, really cold. Temperatures can drop to minus 371 degrees Fahrenheit, making it the coldest planet in the solar system. Uranus also has 13 known rings and 27 moons, each with unique characteristics. For instance, Miranda, one of Uranus's moons, has some of the most bizarre terrain in the solar system, with giant ice cliffs towering over 12 miles high. Imagine the Grand Canyon, but 3 times deeper. And Uranus's magnetic field is also quite unusual. It's tilted and offset from the planet's center, causing the magnetic poles to wander dramatically as the planet rotates. Last but not least, we arrive at Neptune, the windiest planet in the solar system. This ice giant is known for its supersonic winds, which can reach up to 1,200 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound on Earth. Neptune's atmosphere is rich in hydrogen, helium, and methane, giving it that stunning blue color. And let's not forget the Great Dark Spot, a massive storm similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot, but it comes and goes. Imagine a storm so big it could swallow the Earth whole, then just vanish without a trace. Neptune also has 14 known moons, with Triton being the largest. Triton is particularly interesting because it orbits Neptune in the opposite direction of the planet's rotation, a retrograde orbit, suggesting it might have been captured by Neptune's gravity rather than forming alongside the planet. Triton also has geysers that spew out nitrogen gas, which is pretty wild considering it's one of the coldest objects in our solar system, with surface temperatures of minus 391 degrees Fahrenheit. And now let's give a nod to our favorite dwarf planet, Pluto. Although it was demoted from full planet status in 2006, Pluto still holds a special place in our hearts. This tiny icy world is about 1,400 miles wide and located in the Kuiper Belt. Despite its small size, Pluto has a surprisingly complex surface with mountains made of water ice, vast plains of nitrogen ice, and potential cryovolcanoes. Pluto's thin atmosphere is mainly nitrogen, with traces of methane and carbon monoxide. Pluto has 5 moons, with Charon being the largest. Its orbit is highly eccentric and inclined, taking 248 Earth years to orbit the Sun. And there you have it, a tour of the most mind-blowing facts about our solar system. From the fiery surface of the Sun to the icy realms of Pluto and beyond, our little corner of the galaxy is packed with wonders that continue to amaze us. Whether you're looking up at the night sky, imagining walking on distant worlds, or just trying to remember which planet has the most moons, we hope you've enjoyed this cosmic journey. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the Astro Botanist, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an out-of-this-world update. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious.